Bathed in the gentle light of a spring day, Feng Chen finds solace in the heart of his garden. Scrolls filled with his poetry surround him, each word a testament to his growing fame. Petals from the blossoming trees dance in the breeze, mirroring the newfound peace in Feng Chen's heart. His hands, once burdened by tremors, now flow effortlessly across the parchment, guided by purpose and calm. Wang Ling stands in the garden, eyes fixed on the sky, observing the unnatural stillness. The wind dies down, and the birds cease their songs. She feels a presence. She senses the war god's gaze upon her, disturbing the silence. Bai Lian softly touches Wang Ling's shoulder, her presence a gentle reassurance. Wang Ling bows, but her gaze remains fixed on the distant horizon, her thoughts far away.
You should rest.
Even flowers with thorns are plucked when they bloom too brightly.
At the garden entrance, Lu Ming arrives, his eyes reflecting the quiet strength of rain-washed stone. He seeks to serve Feng Chen, not as a disciple, but as a helper. Feng Chen warmly greets Lu Ming at the entrance of his study. Wang Ling observes the exchange with a stoic expression.
Faithful men are rare, and you came without asking for coins.
Your words gave me reason to live again. Let me repay that. I will serve you for the rest of my life.
Lu Ming demonstrates unwavering loyalty, replenishing inkstones and scrolls with practiced care. Bai Lian emanates a serene calm, her face relaxed. Under the silver moon, Wang Ling silently trails Lu Ming through the dense woods. Lu Ming's reaches a quiet stream, the moonlight casting long shadows. Wang Ling kneels, a talisman glowing with divine fire in her hands.
What is Lu Ming up to? I will continue to follow him to see what is going on.
Lu Ming stands in the shadows of the woods. The air hangs heavy with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers.
Bai Lian does not know. She loves him still. But if you will it, my lord, I can break them up.
Wang Ling catches her breath as she follows Lu Ming deeper into the forest. Wang Ling returns, her face pale. Bai Lian mates Wang Ling's chaze. Silence hangs heavy between them. Feng Chen sits at his desk, lost in thought, the soft glow of the lamp highlighting his intent gaze. Lu Ming approaches soundlessly, holding out a brush. The brush handle appears ordinary, yet a subtle darkness emanates from the bristles. The air is crisp in the silent garden. An unsettling quiet blankets Feng Chen and Bai Lian's home. Feng Chen stirs from sleep, his chest heavy with unspoken burdens. He reaches for the brush, a silent connection to Lu Ming. Feng Chen carefully prepares his brush, the ink a promise of expression, but also a shadow of doubt. As the brush moves, each stroke betrays him, the words echoing back with a cruel twist.
Love fades, ink lies, beauty wilts. All good things will come to an end. This is not what I wanted to write. What is happening to me? That is not the calligraphy I tended to write. What is going on? Why are these words so sad and filled with pain?
Wang Ling stands motionless, her bloodshot eyes fixed on Lu Ming's footprints, haunted by the night's revelations. The bamboo grove sways gently, yet she remains still, a statue of grief and sleeplessness. A whisper escapes her lips, lost in the wind. I saw what you did, she whispers to the wind.
You carry a god's curse in your hands. The ink brush is accursed.
In the serene garden, Wang Ling confronts Bai Lian, the weight of her words heavy in the air.
Mistress, I must speak with you, alone. I followed Lu Ming into the forest. He works for the war god. The ink brush Lu Ming gave to Feng Chen is cursed. What are you going to do, mistress?
Bai Lian meets Wang Ling's gaze, her features already etched with worry. Wang Ling stands firm, his face a mask of gravity as he delivers chilling news. Bai Lian listens, her features a whirlwind of shock and disbelief.
Lu Ming is no servant. He is the war god's shadow. He reveals the hidden allegiance. Last night, I heard him pledge himself to the war god. And now your beloved he weakens. What are you going to do, mistress? I am afraid that the war god will not stop.
In the tranquil garden, Bai Lian stands, her face shadowed by unease.
Feng Chen touched the divine ink. Once the divine ink is activated, Chen will lose his life eventually. Feng Chen's soul is being drained through the divine art. I will not let the war god get his way.
In the quiet of Feng Chen's study, Bai Lian meticulously prepares a remedy, each ingredient measured with divine precision. She sacrifices her own fading immortality, distilling an elixir from her essence, each drop dimming her light. She turns, her gaze falling upon Feng Chen, slumped over his scrolls, lost in ancient texts. The candlelight flickers, casting long shadows that dance across Feng Chen's weary face, highlighting his absorption in his studies. Bai Lian extends a cup towards Feng Chen, her expression unreadable. Feng Chen's vision blurs as he struggles to focus on Bai Lian.
Drink this, Chen, you will feel better.
What's happening to me? When I wrote, my words are dark and sad. I feel my energy draining, and I don't feel like myself at all now. Someone seeks to unmake your soul, but I will not let them.
Lu Ming leaves Feng Chen home. He is going to meet the war god. Beneath the dense canopy, Lu Ming returns to the woods, his resolve hardening with each step. Wang Ling follows Lu Ming. She watches his grim expression foreshadowing the battle to come. Moonlight catches the glint of drawn blades, signaling the start of a deadly encounter. Wang Ling stands tall, a statue carved from fury, barely containing the storm within. Lu Ming kneels in the dirt, a slow, bitter smirk twisting his lips.
I have warned you once. A promise of retribution hangs in the air. Touch them again, and I'll bury your tongue in the same dirt you grovel to. I am not afraid of you. We know what you have done.
You think I serve willingly? We all bleed under gods. You don't know my story. You don't know what I have been through. You don't know what the war god did to my family. I had to obey him.
The clash begins a storm of fury, unleashed within the silent woods. The tranquility shatters as the sounds of their brutal conflict reverberate, echoing through the ancient trees. Before the decisive blow, a cataclysmic roar descends from the heavens, shaking the very earth. From the sky, a voice booms. Enough. The war god, Jin Shun, descends from the sky, his crimson armor gleaming. His presence distorts the very air around him. Across the silent woods, Jin Sun's chilling resolve pierces the stillness. His gaze locks onto Wang Ling's distant figure, a profound sorrow shadowing his vengeance.
Let them see what comes of mortal love. Let them feel the weight of choosing earth over heaven.
An ominous tremor runs through the very fabric of existence.